How are we doing, kids? I'm testing. Broadcasting live for my Hero 11 Mini. I didn't know that I could do this. How are we doing, kids? I'm testing. So obviously it seems to be working. I'm not using media mod or nothing. I got you strapped to my steering wheel, overlooking the fuel island. We're in well, I'm not going to give you my location because I don't want to be absconded. I'm not looking for unprovoked sexual activity. We've had a couple difficult days. For one, I had an allergy attack that gave me a friggin' head cold. The second head cold I've had in 5 days. So, not too happy about that. I'm actually quite upset because we're trying to get quote unquote home. And I can read comments on YouTube, so I see you kids in the comment section. Actually, I am #lurking. But like I said, I figured I'd just test going live from the GoPro before I go to bed. I actually did something different on the camera before I went to bed. Well, I didn't go to bed. I've been up all night. I just got out of the shower. Judging by the camera and judging by my YouTube stream, there is a 2-minute delay. Yeah, it's about 2 minutes, 2-minute delay. So that's kind of annoying. So I was in Memphis over the weekend. I went and hung out with Elvis. Riding on Ruby says, getting ready for work now. Working good. Audio and video's good. Okay. Interestings. So yeah, I grabbed a shower. Went looking for a warm breakfast. And they said that nobody shows up here till 5 a.m. to cook anything. Which sucks, because I tend to wake up between the hours of 2 and about 7 a.m. I like to get up and get around before everybody else does. Get through the big cities before traffic gets all cray-cray. Like I said, this is a testing stream, so like, don't expect me. This isn't a church of wheel. I don't have my thoughts gathered at all. I'm under the weather. My brain not work good. So let's try to gather our thoughts, right? So last weekend I was in Memphis, Tennessee. checked out Graceland. It was very cool. Cost me $85 to get in, do the tours. And about $40, $50 worth of Ubers, $30 worth of Memphis barbecue. And about $30 in souvenirs. We got about 5 people watching, which is fine. You ain't supposed to be watching this. This is testing. We're watching a fuel island in Georgia. Got delivered Monday at 1 in the morning. Picked up a load by noon. Got delayed at the shipper because the red light on the dock was broken. And they loaded me off site, so I couldn't just walk to a shipping office. It was like 3 miles away. So I had to ring some phone numbers, and one person called another person answered, and then put me on an indefinite hold till the phone hung up. So I called again. I talked to a different person who had to talk to another person who talked to the original person that I talked to, and then they put me on hold. It's amazing that anything gets shipped or received in America at all. Absolutely amazing that America works at all. But it wasn't an important load. It was literally an entire shipment of cotton candy. You want to know how many pounds of cotton candy fit in a semi-truck trailer? It weighs, that's 53 foot long. Counting the weight of the pallets and the packaging and the cotton candy was 8,860 pounds on 29 pallets, I think it was. No, it was like 28. So I brought that to where I'm at right now, near Savannah. Went to a Dollar Tree distribution center. You can't even, they don't even allow you to be 15 minutes early. You have to be on your appointment. So I parked down the street and slept for a couple hours because I like to get to places a couple hours early. Got unloaded pretty quick, got my bill scanned. The trailer was a mess. Brand new trailer too. This trailer's only had 5 or 6 loads in it. And their forklift had a hydraulic leak, so it made a mess out of the trailer. So I went to a Streak and Beacon and got it washed out. Run to my pickup that I wasn't supposed to be there till 8:30 this morning. And the beautiful, absolutely stunning black gal there in shipping, receiving. I don't know what it is. I've been very attracted to black women the last couple weeks. And you know, of course she called me honey and sugar and love, and all the things that make me happy about living in the South. And she informed me that the load got canceled. They're not going to ship it till the 28th. So the people of Indiana are not getting their goodies. At least I ain't bringing it. It's kind of a shame. So I was like, well, do you mind printing out the evidence so I can send it to dispatch? She's like, yeah, I can do that. And so I scanned, proof that the load got canceled. Scanned my washout ticket. We have an account at Blue Beacon, so, but I still like to send in the receipt just so they can have it. And I keep receipts for everything. If I find receipts on the ground, I pick them up. Oh, because they can be used. And so I told dispatch, I was like, well, I'm 10 miles from a pilot, I'm gonna retreat. And they're like, well, hold on, maybe they have another load you can pick up there. And I was like, oh. So I waited 10 minutes, and they're like, yeah, just go ahead and go to the truck stop. I was like, good. So I was going to anyway. Got here at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's a bunch of parking spots. There's one right across from the fuel island where I'm sitting right now that you are witnessing through the windshield. And I set up the camera to do what's called vehicle light trails. And I'll make that video before I fall asleep, and you'll see it on my channel. It'll be on my channel next. I've been editing every chance I have a few minutes, so you'll see some videos that are dropping if they haven't already dropped. And yeah, it's all good times. We're doing okay. We're tired. We've been properly showered and shaved. Actually, no, I didn't shave. Damn it, I knew I forgot something. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a Motorcycle Monday video. I'm kind of out of content, sorta. And this weekend's going to be busy. I'm hoping to get home so I can film the Living Legends race. As I sit right now, it's not promised to me, which leads me to what I was going to tell you. I got to Atlanta yesterday so the truck could get inspected. They do a 30-day DOT on all their trucks. And so I got inspected today, made the delivery, and on the way here they're like, okay, your next pickup's in Georgia going to Indiana. I was like, that's interesting. When does it go to Indiana? And they're like, the 28th. And I was like, I got home time on the 27th. They're like, your dispatcher's out to lunch. So dispatcher got back, and she's like, yeah, you're gonna pick that up and just drop it in Atlanta. And I was like, cool. But 2 hours ago I wasn't cool because they canceled the load. So I'm sitting at a truck stop. Dispatch don't get in till 0800 Eastern time. I don't know, probably 0700. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They know where I'm at. They know I'm alive. I'm going to be sleeping here in a little bit. And I'm surprised the battery hasn't run out on that Hero 11 that I'm yakking at. But so that's what's going on. And I hope you kids are doing okay. Welcome to as Ray Gregory would say, a hump day with Ray Ray. And I'm tired. I've been doing a lot of. I've done 2 weeks. I'm not gonna say 3 weeks because I got a 34 last weekend, but I did 2 weeks of split sleeper, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right this minute. I have a head cold. I don't feel good. I'm a little tired, a little cranky. I really wanted some warm food, and I stood in line at Denny's there for 10 minutes while waitresses looked at my direction instead of said, hey, sit wherever you want. Where would you like to sit? We're happy to serve you. They just looked at me while they, topped off waters and coffees for everybody else. So I was like, fuck it. I'm on a diet anyway. So I turned around, I skedaddled. And I said, thank you, Denny's, for the lack of customer service. I will march my tubby ass right on out of here. Oh, when you're in a crappy mood or you're not feeling good, the world shrinks around you. I feel like one of those boats that has the shrink wraps on it, I kind of feel watertight and airtight. The world is small right now. I'm sitting in my corner office watching the world through the windshield, watching the important people. But right now I'm not important. My job is to get some sleep, at least for a few hours, and then find out what dispatch is going to do to me. They'll either find me a load, a quick load or whatever. They might even just deadhead me home from where I'm at right now, and I'd be totally cool with that. But we'll see. The company treats me very well. I'm not complaining. But it's those moments of when you're unsure what the company is going to do, especially when you have experience in the trucking industry like I do, and know that things can turn sour very quickly. I have a lot of hope to get home. I've got 2 standing offers to visit people for Thanksgiving. And I kind of want to go to both in the same day. No, no, I can't do that. But I can't make any promises until I'm home. Hopefully the weather's going to hold out and stuff, and we got a big weekend coming up here. Living Legends race Friday and Saturday. Got a hotel room in Lake City, Florida, and got all my GoPro stuff, my drone, and I'm gonna help my friend Buck Brown. If you kids didn't know, that dude saved my life, so I owe him. Although he claims that I don't, but I do. He's my brother. Brothers take care of each other. And really surprised the GoPro ain't died yet. Usually a battery, like the Hero 11 heats up really quick. And sometimes it'll shut off because the battery gets hot. It has a built-in battery, you can't remove it. But I figure I'd just see if it works and chat at you kids. Now that I know that it does work for going live. And this is how I'm reading comments, by the way. Just right off my phone. I don't have the audio turned on, but that's how it works. So, oh, I remember finding out about you. Everyone's coming to the fuel island. I thought about getting into fuel hauling. You'll see that fuel tanker sitting right there at the lights flashing. Oh, those guys drive very nice cars. You know what that means? They make very nice monies. I've hauled propane before, so I could probably do fuel. Listen, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I have a spotless record with about 2 million miles of experience. I can do whatever the hell I want in the industry. What I'm doing right now is the easy path. I just drive in circles. I'm a meat robot, and I make my money. Got pretty good benefits, and I'm taking care of business. It's a good place to be in life, especially at the precipice of World War III. Actually, it's World War IV. World War III is already over with. We're already moving on to the other one. But I'll leave you with a piece of advice. I always try to teach you something, or at least drop a sick burn. So I'm going to do both at the same time. Max out your credit cards right now and buy gold. If you have $1,000 left on a credit card, max it out buying gold. A year from now, you will thank me. Oh, I'm tired. I can't handle this no more. I imagine you guys probably want to see me, and I can turn the camera around. Let's not be rude. I've struggled with eye contact in friendships. I struggle with a lot of things, honestly. I'm looking for the light that works on the truck. There we go. I think there's a light. Big Dan says cousin was a fuel yanker. He did very well until he had a seizure. Big Dan says I'm buying mining stock this past year, up 200%. Good times. Yeah, that's actually a very good piece of advice. I'm switching my Bitcoin over to gold because I think an EMP attack is imminent. We've weakened our society to the point that electricity is considered a life force. Usually it used to be food and water, but now we've trained ourselves to be dependent on electricity. And it's a gigantic, that's a gigantic problem. But I'm going to end the live stream. I want to thank you kids for stopping by and saying hi, doing your thing. I need to catch whatever sleep I can, and hopefully we'll be getting home here in a little bit. Stay tuned to the channel. There's a few more videos I can drop. And until then, we say good night, good day. No, I always tell you have a day. You'll see that on my videos. I say have a day, and there's a story behind that. And I think I got some. No, there's no more battery on my thing. Whatever. Goodbye. But how do I shut it off? Hold on. I gotta go to like GoPro, my GoPro control.